Hey y'all, welcome back to the cheat code. This might be a part one of a two-part just post that I was thinking about doing for a while. But now that we are on the cusp of the beginning of the Tupac trial, I thought would be I thought it would be a good time to speak on this. So basically, I don't even know where to begin. I'm trying to make it as succinct as possible and just try to get to the point. Um, what I was thinking about was about the Diddy trial and the fact that, a lot of people were unhappy with how things kind of turned out and they really wanted him to get more time. And now it looks like, based on the recent news, that he's getting more time shaved off of his time, even if it's just a month. Um, Looking at that, including time served already, it's like my prediction, if you want to call it a prediction, I just feel intuitively that he's going to get out next year in 2027. I really truly believe that, whether it be the middle of the year, the end of the year, which would probably be closer to his actual release date anyway. I think he's going to get out early. And to be honest, the not so popular opinion is that I didn't even want him to go to jail to begin with. And it's not that I don't think that he deserves jail. It's just that there is so much more that he's guilty of that I felt he needed to really be convicted of everything at once. And he's had so many opportunities to escape, and very brazenly, even with the docu-series that came out, or the documentary, whatever you want to call it, that 50 Cent did, where you saw him very boldly recording himself essentially committing crime. And that is one of the things that he has been accused of, whether it's been stuff circulating online, or things from years past, rumors, things like that, that he has documented a lot of the things that he's done. And speaking of which, there's a lady that I watch on YouTube that goes by Wisdom and Light, and she had done a few readings actually on Diddy, but she did one reading in particular that has to do with the trial that's going to start on Monday, the 10th of August, 2026, that involves Keefe D being charged with the murder of Tupac. And she actually was putting some pieces together about some things that happened and kind of saying things like, connect the dots about some stuff. But anyways, the point is that with Diddy, I felt like the things that he has been accused of, and I felt like he needs to actually have all of those things put together and be on trial for everything. And something that she had said in one of her readings that she did was that she saw Cassie giving information to the authorities, and the authorities frantically looking for this information before the trial. They were trying to hurry and get it before the trial. She kept saying as well that she sees them looking at a place where there's like surrounded by water. And she kept repeating that over and over again. And then it was like, oh, she didn't catch on to it during her reading. But as I was listening, because this is a few years old now, as I was listening to it, I was like, oh, she's talking about his properties on Star Island. And they obviously didn't get the information on time. The other thing is something I was searching for a long time, but trying to make this as quick as possible. Um, it was the fact that, if you recall, Cassie's original lawsuit was 60 pages, and it was whittled down to 30 pages. So what is in those 60 pages, or not the 60 pages, the 30 pages, excuse me, that were not included? I mean, there was a lot of rumors about things that had to do with little people, as it was referred to, a lot of people in high places connected to certain things, and a lot of other, activities and things that have been reported on. And I just felt, with no disrespect to, the victims, that I didn't want him to go to jail right away, because I wanted him to get what he deserves all at once, so that he didn't have the opportunity to be like, okay, good behavior, or I did this, or I did that, or I participated in this program and that program, and I'm going to get out early. But I do feel like whenever he gets out, it's not going to be for too long. He's going to end up going back in. And I do believe that with this Keefe D situation, the little blip of an interview that I saw that he did, I wasn't too interested in it. Um, he has a new lawyer now, and I saw him as he was talking to the interviewer, constantly looking off to the side. And again, I said I'll do a part two, but I feel like his new lawyer is being funded by somebody else, um, that might have an interest in him reserving some information for himself, and not really making certain information public. But I think this is the beginning to the end that people have been looking forward to, that have been victimized by Diddy. And yeah, so I guess we'll wait to see what happens and how the trial goes. And hopefully they open Biggie's case as well. And if that happens, there's really going to be a whole domino effect that's going to come down. And one of the predictions that was given by another reader was that, he was going to have his home swatted, and there was going to be helicopters, and it was going to be a get on the ground situation, hands behind your back. And we never got that justice. And we saw his sons get it, unfortunately, but he got some kind of a heads up and flew away. And I still feel like that's coming to him. And that's the reason why I'm looking forward to him, getting out so that we can get on with the rest of the story. So that's my just little part one of what I wanted to just state about what is to come. Once again, it's the cheat code.